Okay, so today is 30th of July 2015, Thursday. The important announcements today were the advanced GDP for US dollar and unemployment claims. The GDP one came out fine. It grew 2.3%. It's good. This is a good sign for Fed to raise rates. The unemployment claims, it came out a bit higher than the previous month, but this was the lowest for many years, so this is alright. So in general, the employment market or job market in US is doing fine, and economy GDP is doing fine as well, which is good for Fed to argue for rate rise. And tomorrow there's Aussie PPI coming out and Canadian GDP coming out. On the weekend there's manufacturing PMI for Chinese. Right, so that's the important ones from the announcements, economic calendar. If you look at the news, there's only one important one, which is from the yesterday's from Janet Yellen's conference or the Fed statements. It helped rally US dollar, and today the GDP data also helped in dollar rally. Similar news again, dollar up as Fed rate expectations build. And this is important. This is just to note. So Yellen sends a carefully crafted signal. Fed leaves options open for rate rise. And I think that's all the important ones from today. So not a very volatile day today. So let's look at the charts. Euro dollar fell down today. So it'll be nice to see if it breaks through the previous low. Otherwise this will be forming a double bottom. In the weekly it seems to begin another downtrend. Let's see. In the monthly it's alright. Pound dollar, it didn't move much. It's stagnating between this range for last many days. But because both pound and dollar are strong currencies now, it will remain like that for some time, I think. And also because in weekly it's around the 50 EMA, so this is a place where the movement stays for a while. Dollar yen moved up today, so this is for two reasons: because of dollar strengthening, and also Nikkei moved up, which we will see in a bit while. Dollar Canadian, because of dollar appreciation, dollar Canadian moved up. Now it seemed as if this currency pair is due for a correction, so it will be interesting to note if it takes out this previous high. And the Aussie dollar didn't move. It has been stagnating around the 0.25 mark. This will depend on the Aussie strength, whether this moves down further or not. Kiwi dollar moved down today, but this is again the strength of dollar. Now the Goldilocks level of 0.65 for Kiwi. This would be an interesting level to watch, because once it may fall down to this level and then it may go up and down and seesaw around this region for a while, unless dollar gains massive strength. Euro yen fell down today because of the drop in euro dollar as well. So in the weekly, if we see it's stagnating around the 50 EMA, so if euro dollar falls down further, I think euro yen fall down further to around the 200 EMA as well. Pound yen went up today because pound is gaining strength. So bear in mind that pound dollar is not moving because pound and dollar are of similar strength, but yen is a weak currency compared to pound, so pound yen will move up. Again, it will be interesting to note if this breaks out, takes out this high, and then again this high. Euro Canadian has been falling down last 2 days. So even though it's an uptrend because euro dollar is falling down, I think this will fall down. Only thing to watch is will this break down below the 20 EMA or not. Because in the weekly it seems to be forming a small uptrend. So whether this lasts or this can hold will be nice to watch. Pound Canadian has been stagnating around this region for a while. In the weekly, you should be careful of this doji that formed last week because it may be falling down. See, for example, like in previous high, there was a doji and then it fell down. Euro Aussie has been falling down as well, similar to Euro Canadian. So this will at least fall down to 20 EMA, I think. Now bear in mind one thing, that this is mainly because of the fall in euro dollar, because Aussie dollar fell down or didn't move up, but still euro Aussie is falling down. So what happens is if euro Aussie is falling down, if Aussie dollar is falling down because Aussie is weakening against dollar, the euro Aussie will tend to move up because of the weakness in Aussie, but this is falling down because of the weakness in euro. Pound Aussie I think has been stagnating around the same area as well. And Nikkei, as we discussed before, it moved up today, not by much, but it still moved up. S&P also moved up, I think. Oh no, today stayed the same. But in the weekly and monthly, it's a proper uptrend. FTSE, I think, moved up today. So this 200 could be a strong support for FTSE for now. US dollar moved up today. If you take a look at the investing and just take a look at the other, so what I mean by this one is the dollar index. So if you take a look at the daily, so it's been moving up. And oil has been doing some correction as well, even though today it didn't move much, but it's still in a proper bear territory. Brent also moved up, I think. Oh, today it fell down for a bit, but see that the whole trend is in a bear territory. And lastly, gold has been stagnating. Oh, today it fell down. So this could mean strengthening dollar strength. So it fell down to 1088. So this support of the 1100, which we think may stay as a support, I think may not stay like this. So tomorrow, the news, I think tomorrow won't be very heavy day. Canadian may get slightly impacted. Alright, so let's wind up for today.